Khoo is an entrepreneur, a best-selling author, and Asia's #1 success coach. A self-made millionaire by the age of 26, Adam was ranked among the top 1% of academic achievers at the National University of Singapore and was a pioneer in the university's gifted program. For the last 12 years, he has coached and trained over 500,000 people in 7 countries to achieve peak performance in their lives. He is the creator of life transformational programs such as the I Am Gifted program for students and the Patterns of Excellence that empowers working professionals to be among the best in their fields. As a highly successful investor and businessman, he created the Wealth Academy and Millionaire Business Academy to coach individuals to achieve financial success. Adam has helped over 55,000 students to score distinctions in school and develop stronger relationships with their parents. He also trains more than 800 teachers a year in brain-based teaching and classroom management. He has coached top sales professionals, entrepreneurs, to turn around their business, and even former bankrupts who have achieved financial freedom. He has worked with over 170 schools, universities, multinational corporations, and government ministries in the area of leadership, organizational turnaround, and the psychology of success. In 2007, Adam was ranked among the top 25 richest Singaporeans under the age of 40. And in 2008, he was conferred the NUS Business School Eminent Alumni Award for being one of Singapore's top business leaders. Adam has authored 10 best-selling books that include I Am Gifted, So Are You, How to Multiply Your Child's Intelligence, Master Your Mind, Design Your Destiny, Secrets of Self-Made Millionaire, Secrets of Millionaire Investors, Clueless in Starting a Business, Nurturing the Winner and Genius in Your Child, Secrets of Building Multi-million-dollar Businesses, and Profit from the Panic. His books have been translated into over 5 different languages and have consistently dominated the national bestsellers list for the last 8 years. His achievements have been consistently featured in every media like the Straits Times, the Business Times, the New Paper, Today, News Radio 938, Channel 8, Channel U, Channel News Asia, The Hindu, The Star, Compass, and Young Parents. And now, here to share with you his strategies and insights, Mr. Adam Khoo.
I'd like to share with you a lot of powerful strategies I've learned over the years on how do you bring out the best in yourself, how do you bring out your fullest potential, and how do you build a very successful business for yourself. Here are some of the facts. See, everywhere you go in the United States or in Singapore or in Malaysia or in China or even in Vietnam, if you look at the facts, it says this: 40% of businesses fail within the first year. Of 10 companies that start, 4 will fail within the first year. And 80% of businesses fail within the first 5 years. These are national statistics. Singapore, United States, everywhere in the world. Okay? And 90% of businesses fail within the first 10 years. And less than 10% of businesses succeed beyond 10 years. Less than 10%. And less than 1% of businesses become multi-million-dollar businesses. They become international businesses. Less than 1%. Okay? So, the question is, what is the difference that makes the difference? What's the difference between the 1% and 99%? What's the difference between the 10% that succeeds and 90% that fails? What's the difference? Yeah? So I'd like to ask some of you what you think is the difference. Okay? First of all, is the difference in education? Does that make a difference? So people who succeed in business, is it because they go to better universities? Yes or no? How many of you say yes? Who says no? You're right, it's no. Although education is very important. It's very important to go to a good university. It is important, but it's not enough. I know people who have got master's degrees from Harvard who fail in business. I know people who have got no degrees who succeed in business, right? That's right. Now, has it got to do with luck? Has it got to do with luck? Yes. How many of you say yes? How many of you say no? Okay? I will say yes and no. You see, I believe there are two kinds of luck. There's what we call gambling luck. Gambling luck. Some people have gambling luck. When they go to the casino, they win all the time. Some people have got no gambling luck. Every time they gamble, they lose. Let me tell you something about myself. I've got no gambling luck. Every time I go to the casino, I gamble, I lose money. So I never gamble. I don't have that kind of luck. Some people have it, I don't have it. But there's another kind of luck, we call it business luck. Business luck is different. Business luck is not something you're born with. It's not something that you have. It's something that you do. And in business luck, the harder you work, the more luck you will have. The harder you work, the more luck you have. Okay, and that we can control. Now, has it got to do with this thing called, let's say, your intelligence? Has it got to do with intelligence? Yes? I'm saying yes. I'm saying no. Yeah? Good news is intelligence can be learned. The more you learn, the more intelligent you become. Okay? At the end of the day, these are not the most important things. The most important thing that makes a difference is two things. The first thing is what we call the mindset. Right? Now let's say it together so we remember it, okay? Everyone, let's say the word. You put it up here for a while. I really need those for jumbo markers. Okay. Everyone say the word mindset. One more time. Mindset. Okay. Now what is the meaning of mindset? What's mindset? It's the way your mind is set. It's the way you think. It's the beliefs you have, your attitudes, your values. Alright? And the second thing that's very, very important, can we go to the presentation? Need to go to the presentation. Okay, and the second thing is what we call the skill set. Skill set. Yeah? Everyone say the word skill set. One more time. Skill set. So skill set means you need to have the knowledge. Thank you. I have to wait for a bit of delay, right? We need to have the knowledge and the skills. For example, the skill of finance, the skill of marketing, the skill of building an operation system. These are the knowledge and the skills. Yeah? Now, they are both important. Which one do you think is more important? Let's do a vote. How can we say the mindset is more important? Who says the skill set? Great. Now, they are both important. Thank you. They are both important, right? But I would say if you compare both together, I would say mindset accounts for 70% of a person's success. And the skill set accounts for 30% of a person's success. Why? Why? Because it's from the mindset that we get our motivation. It's from the mindset we get the confidence. It's from the mindset we get the determination. See, I've seen many people who go through the same school. I've seen many people, they go to the same university like Harvard or like Yale. I know two people who have the same knowledge, but after 5 years, they produce very different results. One person is very successful, business expands internationally. Another person, the business fails. Why? They got the same skill set, they got the same knowledge, right? The difference was the mindset. See, the person who succeeded, he had the motivation where every day he applied what he was supposed to do. He took action every single day. The other person was lazy, right? Now we know that business, will we fall down sometimes? Will we face rejection? But people who succeed, when they fall down, they got the determination to get up again and again and again and again. They never quit until they succeed. The other person, with the same knowledge, the moment they fail one time or two times, they quit. They give up. And so the mindset is more important than the skill set. Can we go back to the presentation? Okay, so what's going to happen today is this. Before lunch, I'm going to focus on the mindset. I'm going to focus on the mindset this morning. And after lunch, we're going to focus on the skill set. They are both important, right? But we talk about mindset first. Because when we have the right mindset, and we learn the skill set, we're going to use it. If you don't have the right mindset, with all the skills, all the books you read, all the seminars you attend, it's useless. So let's focus on the mindset. Now, why is mindset important? Let's take a look. You see, we all want to get fantastic results. In the business world, results are measured by money, sales and profits, right? Great. Now, why do different people get different results? It's because all of us take different actions. Okay, the actions we take, the decisions we make affects the results. Okay, now can we all say the word actions? Okay, everyone say actions. Action. Thank you. Actions, okay? Action, thank you. Now, does everyone take the same actions? No. Two people can be in the same situation. They take very different actions. Give you an example. 2 years ago was a financial crisis, right? Was a recession. And in Singapore, all businesses were affected by the recession. Did all the business people take the same action? No. Some business people, during the recession, what did they do? They cut prices. Right? They cut their costs. They fire people. And they say, oh my God, alright, we're going to die. And they just complain and they hope that the recession will end. That's all they did. That's the first group. Then the second group of business owners, when the financial crisis came and the customers dropped, they did not lower their prices. They maintained, they thought of all kinds of ways to promote and to market their services. So they changed their strategy. They went to internet marketing. They used Facebook. They used blogs. How can I find a way to do it? When other people have not done it, I can find a way to do it. So some people think of impossibility. Everything is impossible, it cannot be done. They never do it. But some people always think of possibilities. They always think of what can be done. Very different mindset, right? Some people, when they look at something, it's always a problem. It's always a problem, right? Other people, when they look at something, it's not a problem, it's an opportunity. Okay? Let me tell you a little story. Can I tell you a story? Yeah? So here's a little story about a company that sells bras. You know bras? Bras. Okay, for women, bras. Okay? And this company, let's call it Triumph. Yeah, the company that sells bras. And they sell bras all over the world where there's a lot of competition. Okay? So one day, the marketing president of the company says, hey, we want to go to a new market where our competitors are not there yet. So we can get a good market share to sell our bras. So he was looking at the map of the world, thinking, which country can we go to where there's opportunity? Alright, new market to sell bras, our competitors are not there. Where can we go to? And he looked at the map, and he said, hey, there's this country, it's called Africa. Africa? And he said, in Africa, there's this small place in Africa that is very underdeveloped. It's a very backward tribe place. And he says, hey, maybe we can go there and we can sell brass to the people over there. So this man, he calls in 2 of his salespeople. Okay? And the first salesperson, he says to him, hey, I want you to go all the way to Africa and to look at the market and see if there's an opportunity to sell brass to the women there. So the first salesperson says, okay. He gets excited, takes the plane all the way to Africa. Lands in Africa. Okay? And he goes around looking at the women. And he gets a shock of his life. His eyes pops out. And he calls his boss. He says, boss, women in Africa, they don't wear bra. They don't wear clothes. And he tells the boss, there's no opportunity to sell bra because they don't wear bra. But he tells the boss, can I stay for a few more weeks? And the boss says, you come back. So he comes back. And the boss thinks, okay, I want to get another opinion. So he calls another salesperson, you come. I want you to go to Africa to also look at the market, whether we can sell bras. So the second salesperson goes all the way to Africa, takes the plane there, gets off the plane, looks around, and gets a shock. His eyes pops up. Sees the same thing, right? And he calls the boss. And he says, boss, women in Africa, they don't wear bra. They don't wear clothes. He says, fantastic opportunity. Why? Because we can teach them how to wear bra. And when we teach them how to wear bras, we can sell them all our bra. Right? So what is it? Same situation. One person saw the opportunity, one person saw no opportunity. He's going to do the what? The mindset, right? Going to do the mindset. So, let's go back to the presentation. Okay. So it's going to do with the mindset. So one more time, everyone say the word mindset. You can do better than that, come on. One more time, mindset. Okay, thank you. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. You must either say yes or no. Okay, you must either say yes or no. Ready? How many of you believe that right now, you have got the mindset of the top 10%? You have got the mindset of the top 10% of business owners. Okay. How many of you think you don't have the mindset yet, but you want to learn it? You don't have it yet, but you want to learn it. Okay. How many of you do not know whether you have it or you don't have it? You don't know. Okay, great. Now we're going to play a game, a very simple game to find out whether we have that mindset. Alright, you guys ready? We're going to do a little activity. And here's the activity. I need to focus on the camera right now here. Okay. So here's the activity. Alright? In a short while, I'd like to invite all of you to stand up in a short while. Not yet. Right? And I want you to go and meet. I want you to go and meet, okay, as many people as you can meet. But I want you to meet at least 5 people. I want you to meet at least 5 people. How many people? 5. Yes, meet at least 5 people. And after you finish at least 5 people, then you grab and say, yeah, you got a question? You got a question? No, I think they mistranslated. Okay, so let me repeat. Okay, when I say go, stand up, meet at least 5 people. When you finish at least 5 people and you're happy, sit back down. Okay? You guys ready? Ready? Okay, everyone stand up. Everybody stand up. Go meet at least 5 people. Ready? Ready? Go! Go meet at least 5 people. Go.
Chị để như lúc nãy đi. Quay như này quay khó lắm.
I said stand up, go to at least 5 people, right? Everyone had the same instructions. Everyone had the same situation. But did everybody take the same actions? Yes or no? No. Different people took different actions. And they went all over the room, shaking hands, exchanging name cards. They went everywhere, right? But some people, what do? They stood up, they looked around, they shake one hand, they shake 2 hands, 3 hands, they sit down. Right? Different people took different actions. Why? Because we all have different what? Thoughts. We have different thoughts. Like for example, the moment I said stand up, some people thought this is a waste of time. This is stupid. And if they thought this way, will they go out and take action? Yes or no? No, they won't. But some people, they stand up and they think, hey, this is not a waste of time. This is an opportunity for me to go out there to network, to meet new people. Because I never know the person next to me. This person could be a potential customer. This person could be a potential business partner. This person could be a potential supplier. This person could be a potential investor. They have the mindset of opportunity. So they go out there and they take all kinds of actions. And they don't just shake hands, they exchange name cards. They find out about the person. Isn't that true? So why? Because again, we all have a different what? Mindset. Right? So I have discovered over the years, different people fall into different categories. Yeah? Different groups. Can I have the camera over here? Okay? Later I'm going to get a bigger marker, they promised me. Alright, this marker is too small. But just do your best to take a look, yeah? Okay, let's look over here. Can you see this? Okay, great. So I discovered people fall into 3 categories. Yeah? There are some people where their mindset is this. You tell them, go and meet at least 5 people, right? But there will always be some people who meet less than 5 people. True? They stand up, they shake 1 hand, 2, 3, enough. They sit down. And you ask them, why did you only shake 3 hands? And they say, my hand is painful. Or they say, because there's no time to shake. Or they say, there's no one left to shake. And they will always give these excuses. And does the same thing happen in their life? Same thing happens in their life. These are the people, if the customer tells them to do A, B, C, D, they do A, B, C. That's all. They don't do D. Right? If their sales target is 300,000 US dollars, do they hit 300,000 US? No. They hit 200,000 US. And they say because business is difficult. Because the customer is not there. Because the competitor is too strong. They always give excuses. And that is their mindset. That's their pattern in life. So we say, these are the people where they tend to do less than expected. They always do less than expected. You tell them to come at 8 o'clock, they come 8:20. They say they'll deliver the product in January, they deliver in February. They do less than expected. How many of you know people who are like this? How many of you know people who are like this? Right? Are there many people like this? Many people like this, right? And if you hire these people in your company will not succeed. Right? Because these are the people, when you bring them into your company, they always do less than what is expected. They will bring down the value of your company. So as a business leader, as an entrepreneur, your job is to make sure you don't hire these people. Right? But it begins with us. How many of you agree as a boss, we are the role model? We are the role model. As a boss, we are the role model. right? Our staff learn a lot, not just by what we say, but they learn the most by what they see us do, right? So these are the first group of people. Now, I'm not saying this to judge any of you. I'm not here to judge you, because I've got no right to judge you. There's only one person who has the right to judge you. Who's that? Yourself. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to share with you lessons, and you judge yourself to see, hey, is that true? Is this my mindset? If it is my mindset, then do I need to change the mindset? I'm not telling you to change. You have to tell yourself to change if it is not helping you succeed. Okay? So that's the first group. Now, I believe none of you are here. Because if you are here, you won't come down today. If you are here today, you won't bother to be here. Right? But most people, I find, are in the second category. These are the people. You tell them, right? You say, meet at least 5 people. How many people will they meet? 5. Why? Because it's the what? It's the least. They all just do 5. So these are the people, you know what's their mindset? They always do exactly as expected. No more, no less. These are the people every morning. They come to work on time. They also go home on time. If there's extra work, I'll do it tomorrow. So these are the people, and you tell them, do A, B, C, D. They will do A, B, C, D. You tell them come at 8 o'clock, they come exactly 8 o'clock. You tell them your sales target is $200,000 US. They will do exactly $200,000 US. That's all. Okay? So these people, do we want them in our company? Who says yes? Okay. Who says no? Okay. Interesting. Now these people, we say, they sustain the value of the business. What does it mean? It means they will not add more value, they will not reduce value, they just sustain the value of your business. They will allow your business to continue to do what it's always been doing. If all your staff are like this, your business will be the same. Your business will not grow. Right? Because they just do what is expected, and that's all. Okay? But you find that if you want to build a number 1 company, you want your business to grow, to expand, to be number 1. Not just in Vietnam, but you want your business to expand to other countries. Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and be a number 1 brand. Then these people are not enough. We need the third group of people. And these people, we say are the top 10% of people in the society. And these are the people, when you tell them, okay, meet at least 5 people. How many people do they meet? More than 5, right? So if they finish 5, if they still got time, they do 6, they do 7, they do 8, they do 9. They do more than expected. You tell them, hey, your sales target is $200,000. What will they do? They'll always want to exceed your expectations. They say, let me go for 300,000. You tell them to come at 8 o'clock. They come at 7:30. True? These are the people we say they do a lot more than expected. They do more than expected. And these are the people, ladies and gentlemen, we say they are the people who create value. They create value. They are the ones that make your company keep growing, keep changing, become better and better and better. Have you heard of this company called Apple? Is Apple very successful now? Is Apple very successful? Yes. What is successful in? Selling phones. They sell phones and they sell computers, right? Now, in the computer business, are there many competitors? There are so many competitors. You've got IBM, you've got Compaq, you've got Fujitsu, you've got all the competitors, right? In the phone market, is it very competitive? Are there many competitors? You've got Nokia, you've got Motorola, you have got Samsung, you've got so many, right? But now Apple is one of the number one. Why? They do not do what is expected. They do more than expected. They create more value for the whole industry. Yeah? So that's how you become number one in something. How many of you have heard? Can I go back to my slides, please? Slides. Yeah. Okay. How many of you have heard of this guy, Michael Jordan? Who's heard of Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan is now retired. He used to be the number one basketball player in the world. The best in the world. Yeah? How does someone become the best in the world? Now, was he born with the talent? Was he born special? Yes or no? No. He was not born special. In fact, when he was young, in school, he was not a good player. He was a lousy player. He was not even good enough to go into the school basketball team. He was cut from the team. The coach said, you can't play. Why? The coach said, you're too slow. You can't jump. You are a bad player. This is Michael Jordan last time. Now, is he tall? Is he tall? To us, he's tall. To us, all of them are tall. Right? Because they are from America, right? But compare him to all the other African Americans. He's not tall. He's just average height. Okay? But what happened? After he was cut from the team, he had got a goal. He said, my goal is to become the best basketball player in the world. To go to the NBA. Right? The National Basketball Association, be the most valuable player to win the game. Okay? And every single day he practiced and he practiced and he practiced and he practiced. And he became the number one. And when he retired, someone asked him this question. They said, Mr. Jordan, what is the secret of your success? And he said this. And I'm going to repeat what he said. He said, my secret is very simple. I expect more from myself than anyone would ever dare expect from me. Let me repeat that. He said, I expect more from myself than anybody would ever dare expect from me. He said, when my coach expects us to train 3 times a week, I will train 5 times a week myself. When my coach tells us, each training session, we train for 4 hours, right? After everyone has gone home, I stay back and I continue to practice for extra 2 hours. During the basketball game, when my coach says, okay, every one of you score 20 points for the team tonight. I go up there with the mindset, no, I will score 50 points for my team. And that's why I'm Michael Jordan. That's why I'm the best in the world. Why do I say this to you? Because ladies and gentlemen, are there things that people expect from us? Yes or no? For example, are there things that your customer expects from you? Yes. Are there things that your staff, your employees expect from you? Are there things that your wife expects from you? Are there things your husband expects from you? Yes. People expect things from us. But the question is, what do you expect from yourself? And if you expect more from yourself than anyone would expect from you, that is how you become the best in what you do. So ladies and gentlemen, you came down here today for 1 day. You sacrificed 1 day of your weekend, right? Because you want to learn something. And I believe there are things that you expect from me. You expect me to teach you. You expect me to inspire you. My job today is very simple. My job is to do my best to exceed your expectations. And I'll do my best to do that. But at the same time, thank you. But at the same time, I also expect certain things from you. Yeah? So I also ask you to exceed my expectations. And if both of us exceed each other's expectations, I do more, you do more, I do more, you do more, this will be one of the best talks, one of the best seminars that we ever attended. Is that okay?
Yes.
Great. Yeah, so do more expected now. Thank you very much. Okay. Can I go back to my slides? Fine. Okay, good. Now, does this apply, excuse me, does this also apply to a business? It applies to a business as well. See, if you run a business, like a restaurant, or you sell clothes, or whatever you do, and if you do less than expected, if you don't meet your customers' expectations, will you do well in business? Pretty soon you're out of business, right? People will not come to you anymore. They'll go to your competitors. Now, if we do exactly as expected, we meet our clients' expectations. We meet our clients' expectations. Will we do well in business? Yes or no? Will we do well in business? Will we succeed in business? If we meet our clients' expectations, who says yes? Who says no? The answer is no. Why? Because it is very competitive. That if you meet your customers' expectations, other people also meet their expectations. So, what's the difference between you and other people? You compete on price. The cheapest one gets the job. Okay? So how many of you want to run a business where you can charge higher prices and people still come to your business? You charge higher prices and people still come to your business. Would you like to do that? And to do that, this is not enough. This is not enough. We want to be a market leader. We have to do a lot more than expected. And we need to do something else. We need to give our customers an experience. We need to give our customers an experience. Experience. Everyone say the word experience. What's the meaning of experience? Experience means make them feel so good about our business, so good about our staff, so good about the product, that the moment they come to our business, you know what? They do not want to go to any other business anymore. Even if people give them a cheaper price, no. Why? Because you give them an experience. Let me show you two examples. Can I go back to my slide? Two examples, yeah? Now, how many of you have heard of this company? I know it's not in Vietnam yet. It's not in Vietnam yet. How many of you have heard of McDonald's? Not yet here. How many of you have eaten at McDonald's? Okay, now, as you know, McDonald's is the #1 restaurant in the world. You all know that, right? #1 restaurant in the world. Okay? They sell millions and millions of hamburgers. What has made them so successful? In America, are there many hamburger restaurants? Yes, there are many hamburger restaurants. You have got Burger King. You have got Wendy's. You've got A&W. You've got hundreds of burger restaurants, right? But McDonald's is #1. They have got like a 70% market share. So what made them #1? Very simple. They follow this idea to give their customers an experience, to do a lot more than expected. Let me explain what I mean, okay? For example, in Singapore, and it's not just Singapore, the people in McDonald's are trained the same way over the world. You know, in Singapore, there was one time, I went to McDonald's, right? And I ordered my food. So I got a tray with my drink and my hamburger. And I took my tray, and I went to find a seat. So I found a seat, I sat down, and then I started eating. And accidentally, I spilled the drink. I spilled the drink on the floor. Now, guess what happened? Within 1 minute, the person in McDonald's came out. Sir, are you okay? Right? And he started what? Cleaning everything. And the next thing I knew, he took a new drink and said, "Sir, here you are." I said, "Wow. Did I ask for a new drink?" I didn't ask for it. But they gave me a new drink. And within 1 minute, they clean everything up. Now, do you think I feel good about McDonald's? Do you think I'll go back to McDonald's? Yes. Let me tell you something. You go to any other restaurant, you go to A&W, you go to KFC. You go to KFC here, right? You go to Burger King. Go test it out. You spill the drink. See if they give you a new one. Maybe they will if you ask for it. But if you don't ask for it, they'll not give you one. Only McDonald's. Because they are trained to give their customers experience, to do more than to be successful in life. By putting them through a lot of tough training. They got to balance on a swinging beam, a swinging lock, where I kick the lock and they got to balance and focus. And I get them to fall down, they learn to get up again. Fall down, get up again. Fall down, get up again. They build confidence through these activities. And in Singapore, now, many children are very spoiled. You know sport? They don't listen to their parents. Their mother says, study. No! Okay? Nowadays, a lot of children in Singapore are very naughty. They don't respect their parents. So what do? In my program, I don't teach them just how to study, but I teach them how to respect and love their parents. And after the program, I've got children who don't talk to the mother, who hates the mother. After the program, they said, I'm sorry. They cry, they hug the mother, say, I promise you I'll change. And they learn to respect the mother. Right? And then you can see that I also get the students to break a karate board. You know karate? Karate board? To build confidence. So they look at the karate board and say, I can't break. I said, you can. They learn to have the confidence and they break the karate board. And so after the program, what happened? They become more successful. Now, is my program cheap? Is my program cheap? No. My program is the most expensive program in Singapore. You can go to Singapore and check it out. Most programs in Singapore, they charge about 400 US dollars. Okay? 400 US dollars. My program is 2,400 US dollars. My program is the most expensive program. But parents still send to me. Why? Because I can give an experience that other competitors they cannot give. So that's the point. Create that experience. Alright? Okay, let's go back to the slides. Let me share with you a few more things. A few more things? Slides. Okay, go back to the slides. Now, just now from the exercise, when we did this exercise just now, shaking hands, there's also something that I notice about people. There are some people in life, we say they are proactive. Now, can we say this together? Everyone, please say proactive. Proactive. Oh, wonderful. Proactive, yeah? So, what is the meaning of proactive? People who are proactive are people who make things happen. They make things happen. What do I mean by they make things happen? These are the people in the game. They are the ones who will take initiative. They're the ones who will go out there and start to meet people. Hi, my name is Adam. Hi, my name is so and so. Hi, my name is so. They will go out there and meet people. They are proactive. So people who are proactive, when they have no opportunities, what will they do? They will find opportunities. They will find it. And if they cannot find opportunities, what do? They will create, they will make their own opportunities. That's right. They will always make things happen. They won't wait for people to tell them. They will go make things happen. People who are proactive. Let's go back to the slides. People who are proactive. Okay, by the way, people, does everyone have problems? Does everyone have problems? How many of you here have got problems in your business? All of you should be raising your hand. How many of you have got problems in your business? All of us, right? Now let me ask you this. The more successful you become, the bigger your business, will you have less problems? The more successful you become, the bigger your business, would you have less problems? No. In fact, how many of you agree? The more successful you get, the more problems you will have. That's right. And the more successful you are, the bigger your problems. Do I have problems? Yes, I've got a lot of problems. I've got more problems than you. Because I've got more businesses. Yeah? So many people always say, Adam, I'm not happy. I say, why? They say, I got problems. And I say, when will you be happy? They say, Adam, I'll only be happy if one day I got no more problems. When I can solve all my problems, I can be happy. Then I can be successful if I've got no problems. Now, would there ever be a day when you got no problems? Will there ever be a day when you got no problems? Yes, it's called death. It's called death. We will have no problems when we die. You know Michael Jackson? No. Michael Jackson? Does he have any more problems? He's dead, right? Okay? So the point is this, as long as we're alive, we will always have problems. So it's okay to have problems. Right? But the question is what we do about it. So people who are proactive, when they got problems, what do they do? What do they do? Yeah, they'll keep finding a way to solve their problems. And if they can't solve their problems, they will find people who can help them to solve their problems. They are proactive. But then there are some people in life, most people are not proactive, such things. Most people in life, they are what we call reactive. Reactive. Can we say this together? Everyone say reactive. Reactive. One more time, reactive. Thank you. People who are reactive, they don't make things happen. What do? They wait. They wait for things to happen to them. So these are the people, if there are no opportunities, what do? Wait. They wait and wait and wait for people to give them opportunities. If no one gives them opportunities, what do? They keep waiting. If they got problems, what do? They complain. They complain every day. Why do I have problems? Why do I have problems? They don't do anything. And they hope someone will solve their problems. If no one solves their problems, they keep hoping. Yeah? Proactive and reactive. So how many of you right now, you can say that you are proactive? Wonderful. Okay? But just now in the game, are there people who are reactive? Just now in this game, some people are reactive, right? They stand up and they don't go and meet people. They wait for people to meet them. They wait for people to meet them. They stand there and they say, wants to shake my hand. Nobody shakes my hand. Nobody likes me. I don't like this program. Okay? Yeah. So, we got to be proactive. Yeah? Okay. Let me move on. The next thing. You see, some people say to me, they say, Adam, sometimes in life, I can do my best. I do more than expected. I'm proactive. I make things happen. But I still don't get the result. Right? I still don't get the result. And they say, because, you know, Adam, people don't support me. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I don't have the resources. I don't have the opportunity. Now let me ask you something. In life, do we always get the things that we want? Do we always get the things we want the way we want it? Yes or no? No, we don't. Example. Do we always get the staff or employees that we want? Do we always get the partner that we want? Do we always get the wife that we want? You have to say yes if your wife is here. Okay. Do we always get the customers we want? No, we don't always get the things we want in life, right? That's life. But just because we don't get the things that we want, does it mean we can't achieve our goals? Can we still achieve our goals? Yes. Why? Because I believe all of us. By the way, can the organizers get me the other flip chart on stage? The other flip chart? Okay. I believe all of us have got a choice. A choice. Can we say this together? Everyone say the word choice. We always have a choice. Thank you. We always have a choice in life. People always say, I've got no choice. We always have a choice. See, Let me draw what I call this line for you. This is what I call the line of life. The line of life. Yeah? Can shift it a bit more to the side. Yeah, thank you. Okay? So some people in life, they play their game of life. See, life is like a game. Life is like a game. Some people, they play their game of life below the line. And some people play their game of life above the line. So what's the difference? See, people who play below the line, they let life control them. They let situations control them. But people who play above the line, they control their life. So, how? See, people who are here, what's their mindset? They have got three habits. Three habits. Three habits. They got three habits. These people, when they don't get the results they want, what's the first thing they like to do? The first thing they like to do is to give themselves a lot of excuses. Right? Excuses. Let's zoom this in. Everyone, please say the word excuses. What are common excuses people give when their business is not doing well? They say, my business is not doing well. Why? Because I've got no time. Right? I've got no time to do it. That's why it's not doing well. Or they say, I've got no money. Or they say, it's because I don't have the luck. Or it's because it's too difficult. It's because I'm a lousy leader. It's because I'm not good enough. They give themselves all these excuses. And after they give all the excuses, next thing they do, the next thing they do is they like to what? Blame. Right? Everyone say the word blame. We can do better than that. Say blame. Blame. Thank you. They blame everyone. They blame everyone except who? Except themselves. When they're not doing well, they say it's not my fault. My staff's fault. My employee's fault. It's not my fault. It's the economy's fault. It's not my fault. It's the stupid competitors. It's not my fault. Okay? It's my partner's fault. It's not my fault. It's my wife's fault. She spends all my money. It's my husband's fault. Alright? They blame everyone. And the third thing they like to do is these people, instead of improving every day, they just like to spend time to what? Complain. They complain and complain of why life is so bad to them. Okay? Now let me ask all of you a question. I need all of you to raise your hands, either yes or no. Okay? How many of you know people? You know people who are like this? Great. How many of you are like this? How many of you are like this? Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest. Now here's the thing. All of us are like this. We're all like this. Including me. I do this too. We all do this, right? Why? Because we're human beings. And as human beings, all of us give excuses sometimes. We all blame people sometimes. We all complain sometimes, right? Why do we do it? Why do we do it? Sorry? Yes, to defend ourselves, to protect ourselves, right? That's right. Why else do we do it? Because it's easier. It's easy to blame. It's easier to give excuses. And it feels good, right? It feels good. How many of you, sometimes after you blame someone, your fault? Your fault. Alright? And you complain, you feel good. How many of you? Right? You feel good. It's like going for the spa. It feels good, right? So, I'm not saying this is bad. I'm saying that by doing this, yes, in the short term we feel good, in the short term we protect ourselves. But, if we keep doing it again and again and again and again, what happens? We keep going around in circles. And we don't move on. We get stuck where we are. Nothing changes. Right? Let me give you an example. If you blame your competitors, you say, because of the stupid competitors, they cut their price. Because they cut their price, that's why we lose our customers. It's your fault. Now, if you blame your competitors, that means who is controlling your results? Who's controlling your life? You or them? them. And if they are controlling your results, if they are controlling your success, then can you change your success? No, you can't. Because it is not your control. It is not your fault. It's their fault. So the moment you blame someone, you are giving them power to control you. Let me repeat that. The moment you blame someone, you're giving them the power to control your life. And the moment you blame someone, you are giving them your power. You're giving them your ability to make changes. So people who are here, what is their belief? Their belief is always, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's someone else's fault. So what do? Nothing. I can't do anything. So these people in life, they allow themselves to be the victim. They say the world needs to be under victim. And in life, there are always people who feel like a victim. Now, but people who succeed, people who are the top 10%, what's the difference? The difference is their mindset is up here. Right? They believe, whatever happens to me, if I succeed, if I fail, if I make money, if I lose money, it's because I created it. I created it. It's because of the decisions I make. It's because of the actions I take. So, these people, what happens? Whatever happens in life, they tend to take 100% responsibility. Can we say this together? Everyone say the word responsibility. Thank you. Responsibility. And let me show you which page it's on. The sequence is not the same, but it's okay. This is actually on page 6. Page 6. Page 6. Over here. Right? Page 6. So these people, they take 100% responsibility. They believe whatever happens, I created it. I make it happen. Now here's the thing. If you believe that you created it, what does it mean? It means that you have the power to change it. You have the power to make it better. So the moment you take responsibility for something, you're giving yourself the power. You're putting yourself in charge of your life. So these people, what's their mindset? Their mindset is always for things to change. They believe for things to change, I must change first. For anything to change, I must change first. If I want my partner to change, I have to change first. If I want my business to change, I must change first. As the owner of the business, as a CEO, our business is a reflection of us. Okay, if we are lazy, our business will be lazy. If we have got lousy quality, our business will have lousy quality. The business is a reflection of us. Right? But these people, what's their belief? Their belief is for things to change, someone else must change. For things to change, the customers must change. For things to change, the economy must change. Will it change? No. Until we take responsibility. Can I tell you a real life story of how I've used this? Yeah? Tell you a real life story. Let's go to the slides. Let's just stick to the slides for a while.